see if this works. Properties, microphone, device.
Oh, sweet God. Show the devices. There it is, 100%. Connected audio. Let's see. Close that, try again. Properties. Mic.
Alright, hello everybody. We are going to play some Lorcana, the Disney trading card game, and we're going to do it inside of a system called Pixelborn. So Pixelborn is a downloadable game on PC that you can load basically trading card games into. Is the best way to describe it, and Lorcana is the primary that we're loading into. So here we go. I'm going to hop into that. And we're going to play some Lorcana. Alright, so I'm playing with a deck that's pre-built. I built it inside of this app, inside of this product. Isn't necessarily like the best place to, like you can build more into this than you necessarily probably could in the real game. So that's why you'll notice I might have cards that might be difficult to get or difficult to find. So in this one, I am just, trying out a deck that I would like to build. Now, the vast majority of cards that are appearing in this game and appearing in Pixelborn, I do have. I have my card decks next to me, but they are obviously created to work a little differently. Alright, so dealing with a deck of cards that are similar to mine. So he just used Steel. Steel is going to have the ability to knock out my cards by destroying them with actions. So I'm using a card that has Ward, and Ward does not allow my opponent to target my character directly. So that's a nice way to kind of get around a deck of cards that potentially is going to be a problem. And, so I don't have something to use yet. Yes. And we'll quest. I don't have a great start, especially right now without having any cards in my hand that can be turned into ink. But I'm going up against a matching deck, so they have steel and green as well. They're actually in a pretty good spot. So, gotta knock that card out. I can't ink anything, which is unfortunate. I'll be able to get my Fire the Cans back. Like, thank goodness he doesn't use Cheshire Cat, but then he puts out Hans, so not exactly good news for me. Alright, so I'm going to use this to allow myself to do it again. get my fire the cannons back. And I'm going to fire the cannons on Hans, because Hans has 3 health. And then I'm going to quest for 1. I need 1 more ink to use the vast majority of the cards that I have. So I need to get 1 more card that is inkable. So my next card, hopefully, will be an inkable card. So he's quested for the maximum. He's inked 1 card. He now has 5. This would allow him to get out into big cards that I have as well. Alright, so I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to fire the cannons. I'm going to fire the cannons out. I'm going to use fire the cannons on Hans. It's going to allow me to, control the play field a little bit. I'm going to kill off this character, but at the very least, it'll damage it. That wasn't what I wanted. Okay, wow, he didn't use Smash. Let's try to use Plan to save it. But... Ooh. Mother Gothel quests I cannot quest, so that's going to be difficult to deal with. Alright, so I need the ink, unfortunately. I can cost of 2 or less. Cost 3 or less cannot challenge this character. Okay, so that's unchallenging. This character is +3. So we'll want him to get in here. We don't need him to shift. So he's in. He's my primary opponent. You understand? Finishing this character, it'll banish my Aladdin. So be it. Not a problem there, because that's what I needed. Alright, he's in a very good spot. Has had control over the playfield, has, a character out that he can quest with, and by questing with that character, it'll not allow me to quest. I'm kind of hoping that he puts out another character. He does not, unfortunately. Alright, so I have 5. I can use Cusco, and I can also use Hans. I can also deal 2 damage. So I'll put out Hans. Deal her 5 damage. And I'll pass her now. He'll be able to do 2 more. Get him to 15. He might choose to use a grab your sword or a fire the cannons here to finish off Captain Hook. If he has that. Also, if he has Tinkerbell. His big Tinkerbell, when he brings her out, she deals 2 damage to each opponent. And with 6 ink, he would be able to do that as well. Again, if he has that card. Now, as I said, grab your sword would be a good call. Eliminates the risk. And he finishes my other character with fire the cannons. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so he'll quest. He'll get his 2. Unfortunately, I have to defeat his character so that 1, I'll be able to quest in the future. And I don't know what he has. At 6, you'd presume that he has characters. But it's possible. Okay, he has another Mother Gothel, which is, that's rough. Okay, so I need to ink him to play Taka. He's not going to be able to win in 2 turns, but he is going to be able to do quite a bit. He's going to be able to quest for 2 to get 17, and quest again to get to 19. I'll gain 2 lore for banishing Mother Gothel after 2 turns. If I can do that. He might have, he could have a smash and fire the cannons and deal me 5 damage. Okay, so he's got Hans. Yeah, no, that's gonna be enough because I can't stop those characters. No, like that would be your best bet. And I have to try to destroy what's there. But yeah, he's got me beat. And we have a very similar deck. The Mother Gothel was used a little bit more, a little bit strong, more with more strength. Excuse me. Than I have used it. I also was able to get more ink out than I've had. So I'm going to take a look at my my deck of cards. So my steel green deck, I added Do It Again, and I already had Lady Germain. So we get our steel and green. So let's look at those. Lady Germain 6, uninkable, 1/5. Let's take that out. Do It Again. Do It Again was functional. I don't love the fact that it's not inkable. I think honestly, like 2 more Mother Gothels are more functional. And then like lower level stuff. I think I have Hook, and then in green I have Flynn and Aladdin, and I have Cruella. I wonder if I need more that one. Cost. There's no 1 cost. There's Hook. And there's Goons, but I don't use Goons. Simba. Yeah. Honestly, Simba might make a lot of sense. 1 cost. Or even just get like the Tinkerbell. Because we've got the green Tinkerbell. And oops, steal from the rich. That's okay. Yeah, I'll go. We'll use 2 Simbas. And then what I'll do is I'll add 2 gray Tinkerbells. I think that'll help out. Alright. So we'll say that's done. And we'll get back into it. Steel green. Okay, well, only 1 non-inkable card. I'd like to have the 1 draw. And I'd like to not have a bunch of 3s. So I'll try to get a 1 draw. And I did not. Alright, so we're going against a green green, purple. Okay. Interesting. So we'll ink Gothel. And we'll pass. Second turn. Right now it would be Aladdin. Third turn me in Cheshire. Depending. Alright, he inks in Archimedes. For another Archimedes, and then the quest for one. Okay. So I will ink Tink. I gotta get a character out. So we'll bring out Aladdin. And then next turn I can fire the cannons on one of them. And hopefully get a 2-draw. Let's see what he brings out on turn 3. With Ward, he can't use the gray. He can't use the steel against me, so... Or, I'm sorry, he has green. I forgot. So... He can't target Aladdin, which is nice, until I quest. And then he can challenge. He knows I have green. He probably knows I have steel because I've probably thrown away a steel at this point. So he draws 2 cards. And he quests for 2. Alright. So I'm going to ink a smash. I'm gonna basically threaten him with Cheshire. And next turn, if I wanted, I can blow up one of his creatures and also smash one of his creatures, but I don't think I'm gonna need to do that. Okay, so he's going to use Rafiki to destroy Aladdin. And then he'll likely use Rafiki to destroy... man. How much is Rafiki a straight attacker? No, he can earn it. Okay. So, we'll get rid of Rafiki. We will get to 4 and we'll bring out Flynn and we'll quest. Alright, so we're on our next turn, if he doesn't hurt our creatures, he'll go to 7 and we'll go to 7. So we're already in a position where we're going to be able to outpace him. Alright, a 5 cost. Let's grab your sword. He had it. Let's character draw a card. Okay, so that's a 1. It's a 2/2. Interesting. 2 costs left. So you could have Flynn. You can have a bunch of draw cards. So I'm going to say, let's make the 5. Let's bring out Captain Hook. Let's get fire the cannons back. And let's fire the cannons on one of them. Why not? Get rid of him. And then let's get to 7. Alright, so even match. Now he doesn't have a table clear that I'm aware of. I think purple has a lot of draw. That's the primary. Get the cards he needs. Ink Cheshire to get to 6. I mean, he could have Mother Gothel at 6. He's drawing for something. He's looking for more. Shows the card the player's hand. Okay. Interesting. I guess because he wanted me to make sure that I could hurt his guys. Alright, so I'm still outpacing him. And now, let's just do 2 damage. 1 damage each. Okay, so... I guess so. Flynn. Devil's Dust. And Tinkerbell is in. Deals 2 damage to each of them. And then I'll quest for 3. Alright, so now I'm in the lead on quests. Alright, so next turn, I can bring out yet another 3-star quester. At 7. He might have the genies. I mean, he might have big. Oh wow, okay, he's got Cusco. Interesting. So he'll quest for 2. I also have Cusco, so that's where that is. So I'll just like take that. He's done. I got rid of him. I can select one or the other. I'll get rid of the other one. Block 1, 3. Not too much to worry about. West. Alright, so he'll get to 14, 18. So he can win in 3 turns at this point. That's if he just races for the finish line. 7 ink. I'm just very interested to see what he's got to play. Like, he's not playing anything. That's that concerning or dangerous. He's not going to try to hit my characters because mine will do more damage. I can kill Cusco if he quests with it, which I think he's going to have to. I don't see why he wouldn't. And it's kind of why you have Cusco. He's got 2 left. He might have another draw or something. Okay. There's your quest. Okay, so turn that into ink. We'll get something more aggressive out there. Okay, so you are gonna no. You are going to kill him. He's done. And you can now do 2 damage to him or him. I mean, probably take the 2 damage. I'm not killing it. Oh, but it still got to do it. Okay, cool. And then you can finish that off. And then I'm questing. And then I'm winning next turn. Seeking quest for 3, but that's about it at this point. You might have a rush character. He has had a lot of ink. He must need 8 ink to like do what he wants to do. Or he's just not picking up the card he wants. Okay, so that's gonna hurt. Just go Orhans. Still have the ability. Three, 4. Yeah, so I win on. Oh. What? What the hell? What happened? It like skipped my turn. Weird. That sucks. I have that 1. He didn't play something that gives him another turn. Yeah, it straight up just skips. I'm gonna have to watch this stream. Alright, well. Unfortunate. Those things happen. Alright, well. We play a little bit of Lorcana. According to our Streamlabs. Everything was running, no drop frames. Good, good. Good to see that. Quality was good. Corey Halls. Oh, why was this not showing up? Check out Olaf. Oh no, not Hans. sorry, Corey. I didn't see any of the chat. It's supposed to appear on my screen, but it didn't. Oh, there. It kind of is there. It's just hidden. Well, that sucks. Hopefully, I get this working a little bit better for next stream. But I could not see your chat. Sorry for bothering you. No, that was another one. Oh, not Hans. In summer. That's right. All right. Well, thank you very much for popping in there, Corey Hulse. See you on Friday. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm actually feeling well enough that I should probably be there. For those that have been here and seen it, behind me, you'll notice we've got the pinball machines, Foo Fighters, Wipeout, Cyclone, and Turtles. With the Turtles playfield right behind me. On the other side, we got Star Wars Home Edition and Viking. When people were at my home, those were different games. We had Cactus Jack in the garage. We had Lights, Camera, Action. I don't remember if Viking was here. Viking might have been here. I think it was working. Yeah, we played Viking. Home Edition wasn't here, and both between when that event occurred and now, I had a Guns N' Roses, and I have since sold it. I just the guy who bought it picked it up today. So we've got new games coming in. Next game that's coming back to the collection is a Avengers Pro, a Avengers Infinity Quest Pro. It's a fully modded Pro with powder coat and a topper, so that'll be pretty neat. So yeah, basically, I'm paying a little bit more than what I sold my Guns N' Roses for, but that's fine because I'm getting with the topper. It's kind of makes sense. And then the home edition is also on its way out. Likely, I'm getting a confirmation of who's going to be picking it up and when early this coming week, and that is just going to help fund some bills, just paying off some bills, um, simplifying a little bit of the current out-of-pocket cost of the collection. But with 3 Stern Pros, 4 if you include Venom, which is currently in the garage, and 2 or 3 classic games, I think we're in a good boat. A Viking is for sale, but I haven't decided when I'm going to sell that. We'll see. I am going to be doing more of the live streaming in preparation for Extra Life, which is not this weekend, but next weekend. We'll have some of this Lorcana on Pixelborn. We'll have some live streaming of live pinball, most likely. And yeah, we'll have fun. So I'm looking forward to it. We might try to get a board game live streamed. We are going to be playing board games. Myself, JT will be in town. Of course, my daughter Grace and my wife Kate will all be taking part. So that's kind of the plan for Extra Life next weekend. You're welcome to support the Extra Life charity event, extra-life.org. Search for Stephen Haberman, and you can donate to our cause. We raised over $1,200 last year. We're looking to raise $1,000 this year. That's always our goal, trying to raise 1,000. That was the out-of-pocket cost with insurance for Grace's her adenoids. No, not her adenoids. Her ear tubes. So we're looking to every year try to support um, Extra Life, support children, the Children's Hospital, and find ways to support those in need who may not have the money for that type of care. All right, so we'll be back next time. I don't know when, but we'll definitely be back next weekend. Hopefully, we'll be back in the coming few days with some more live streams. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you.